Yo, this is Lord with another video. This right here is my Vengeance 2011 predictions. I know it's a little too early, but you know, with the tapings in Mexico and all that, a whole lot of matches have been announced. So I'm gonna just get on what, I think is gonna happen. And you know, this is not the only predictions you're gonna get from this channel, because Anne Marie's gonna send hers to me. She's gonna send them to me tomorrow, and give you all her predictions. So starting with this match, I found out on the card, it's gonna be Sheamus versus Christian. The Sheamus and Christian, I don't think this match is gonna be any different from Hell in a Cell. I do believe Sheamus will beat Christian again in a good match. I mean, Christian and Sheamus, have that chemistry, so it should be a good match. Just making Christian, burying Christian even more. Especially if my prediction is right. I could be wrong, but my prediction stands strong behind Sheamus, because they invest in this guy more than they invest in Christian. So, they're just burying Christian even more and more. So, and there you have it. Sheamus will beat Christian again. That's my prediction. Another match that's been announced: Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes. They want Cody Rhodes to go over, but they want to keep Randy Orton happy. So when you add that problem, when you add that up together, the best way to end a match like this is either Orton's way or double disqualification, and that's what I think is gonna happen. Orton, they want Cody Rhodes to go over, and they want Randy Orton to be happy, so he doesn't whine like a little girl, like a little 2-year-old girl. So they want Cody to be happy. They want Randy to be happy. So the best way to keep both of those guys happy is to probably end the match in a double disqualification or a double countout, which will most likely be by these two fellas being in the same ring, having like almost the same personality. Like, Cody Rhodes whacking crazy, Randy Orton is whacking crazy. And guess when you put those two guys in them, you put those two fellas in the middle of the ring together, they're gonna beat the hell out of each other. And what's worse is they might do a little too much to each other. So I think this match is in either a double countout or a double disqualification. But if it doesn't, I see Randy Orton winning the match, just simple and plain. Another match, I found out even Beth Phoenix for the WWE Divas title. I see this match going two ways. However, or both of the ways, I do see Kelly turning heel at the end. They've been teasing a heel turn from either Kelly or not Beth Phoenix, but Eve Torres for a long time. Like basically the whole year, and I think it might happen. And it might happen in Kelly. They've been kind of teasing this new attitude from Kelly, and if Eve wins, that's only gonna tick her off even more. And if Eve loses, I think Kelly's gonna turn heel by costing her the match or something like that. So either way, Kelly's gonna turn heel in this thing. That's what I think is gonna happen. But if none of that happens, I think Beth Phoenix will still keep her title anyway. So that's all I have to say about that. But like I said before, this match can go any way. Eve can win, and Kelly turns heel, which would be stupid for Beth Phoenix to have like a 2-week reign. Have Kelly probably attack Eve or something like that. But but it's gonna happen. I think it's gonna happen at Vengeance. It's gonna happen sometime soon. I know that much. But yeah, there you go. You have it. Another match that has been announced: Dolph Ziggler versus Zack Ryder for the United States Championship. Now this feud has been cooking up ever since Hugh Jackman came that Monday night on Raw. Got Zack Ryder into that picture. I do believe I think I'm thinking, this match right here can go 50-50 too. And you know what WWE and TNA both like to do sometimes, as they like to, not have the challenger win the title on the pay-per-view event, but have them win like on Raw, or, it depends on which brand the superstar is on. Like they lose a match on pay-per-view event, they win it on Raw, they win it on SmackDown. TNA, they don't win the match, or they win it, the next day later or something like that. I think, however the case may be, if, I think Zack Ryder will win. He'll probably win this match, but win it in disqualification. I don't see, him winning the title at Vengeance, but I do see him winning the title in the near future. Either him or A-Rye, but, I see that happening soon. Triple H and CM Punk versus R-Truth and The Miz. I do see Triple H and CM Punk winning. It'll be a shock if R-Truth and The Miz win. I was listening to a video the other day. Matter of fact, the Roy Zappanuck, my good friend, the Roy Zappanuck, he explained, how the heels never go over, how Christian's not going over, stuff like that. I agree with him. These guys aren't getting over not one bit. Back in the day, back in the, the Attitude Era, Triple H, he got over, Shawn Michaels, all those guys got over. They got over big time. Every time you turn around, Triple H had that strap around on his arm or around his waist, every time you tuned in, he had that strap, Triple H is always champion. Now you turn to the TV and John Cena has the strap around his waist or is on his arm, or Randy Orton has it. Really? And then the bad guys, they have to settle. The heels have to settle for the United States Championship or the Intercontinental Championship. They're doing the thing with Alberto Del Rio. I don't really feel him as champion, but I think somebody else should have it. But, they're going with him because, he's from Mexico. They want to make the Mexican people happy. I really don't feel Alberto Del Rio is champion, but, he's better than something. He's better than John Cena. It's something new, okay? Let me just put it like this. It's something new. But, on the review, it actually brings me to that match. But like I said, if Zack Ryder doesn't win at Vengeance, which I think he will win, but by disqualification, and we all know if he wins by disqualification, he doesn't win the title, he will win it on SmackDown or on Raw the following week. Alberto Del Rio and John Cena in the last man standing match. Alberto Del Rio will probably win this match. It wouldn't make any sense for Alberto Del Rio to have a 2-week title reign. That'd be completely stupid. Just like Night of Champions, completely stupid. How you gonna have John Cena lose the title in two weeks? Hey, I really didn't care, as long as it wasn't around his waist. But, it was kind of stupid. Why have him win the title in the first place if you knew you wanted to take the strap from him? That's why I predicted in my videos that, Alberto Del Rio was going to keep the title because of the tour in Mexico. It was just stupid. WWE just want to make John Cena better than Ric Flair and Hulk Hogan. Ric Flair and Hulk Hogan, really? John Cena liked him better when he was the MC. That's all I have to say about that one. The Marine gimmick was okay. This new superhero, Superman gimmick, where, he pops out of every submission move, pops out of every move that, somebody puts on him. It's fake, man. Be real. The MC gimmick was real. It kind of fit him, because, being that he was a rapper and all that back then, though he spit a good rap or two, it made sense. That gimmick made more sense. The Marine gimmick, it made sense too. But, the superhero thing, it doesn't make sense at all. And he's paying for it by getting booed on every night. Boo! Boo! He gets mixed reactions, yeah. He gets pops and all that now and then, but he knows Miami is going to be way different in Miami. Boo! When he announced my man The Rock's name, man, Man, they gonna blow that arena out of the water, dog. John Cena's go boop. That's all I have to say about that. And Alberto Del Rio will retain the WWE Championship. Oh, something happens where John Cena gets ran over by a car, so you won't be in the title match again next month. Survivor Series, he won't be in the title match. There won't be it. I don't know whether it will be a title match or not, but I don't know what's gonna happen with that with Survivor Series. But he's advertised to be in a tag match, so I don't know what's gonna happen. But John Cena, don't have him in a title match, for the next couple of months. Just have him go at it with The Rock, or have him go at it with somebody else instead of The Rock. Have John Cena turn heel or something, do something new with him. I mean, we all got tired of R-Truth and his gimmick, and they turn him heel. Thank God. I mean, it suits him more better when he's heel than face just hopping around not doing anything, but hopping and skipping and jumping, and he's losing every match. I mean, the gimmick kind of fits him, and they should do the same thing to John Cena. But like I said already, Alberto Del Rio will retain. Big Show and Mark Henry. Now this match can go 50-50. I mean, Big Show. People feel sorry for Big Show, and people don't really feel Mark Henry as world champion. I know I don't. I mean, it was amusing because we haven't seen a black African American world champion, not to be racist or anything, but we haven't seen African American hold the title in a long time. So I mean, it was kind of something new, something fresh. Not same name over and over again, but it's just not Mark Henry's time. I mean, I understand they want to squeeze in that title reign for him before he retires, but, just right now is not his time. I mean, 2006 and 2005 when he came back from that injury and put Batista out of his misery and put, Kurt Angle and all those guys, beating up everybody for Melina and Joey Mercury and Johnny Nitro back then, it was fine. I mean, Mark Henry could have won the title during that time. Batista was out, they had Khali wasn't even there yet. What I'm talking about, Rey Mysterio, they weren't quite ready for him yet. Well, they were, eventually. And that's it. I mean, he could have won the title at that Battle Royal. They didn't really have to throw Kurt Angle in there, but whatever's whatever. And this match right here can go 50-50, like I said earlier. Mark Henry can retain, and maybe they've been teasing the Undertaker to come back. I hope he does, It's been kind of boring without the dead man, but, they've been teasing the Undertaker to come back, and, they've been teasing Kane to come back, so, I mean, if Kane and Undertaker come back at the same time, that's going to be pretty awesome. And, no, I don't think I said that right. Awesome! But, that would be pretty awesome. And, like I said, that match can end 50-50. I do believe, Mark Henry and Big Show could both possibly walk out vengeance. I mean, it's too early to tell, Big Show's been dominating Mark Henry for the last couple of weeks. Big Show's dominated Mark Henry 4 months ago. Big Show's got a fire lit in his belly right now, and I really just don't know what to agree on. But Emery's predictions might be better than mine. She sits home and analyzes this stuff, but this is my Vengeance 2011 prediction. And to all my RJ Maniacs out there, I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.